practice, how things look out there?
Well, it's good. Game's a different game in pads, obviously, but really pleased. The first 2 days, I thought we got a lot done. You don't play the game in shorts, but we were able to get a lot done. Very pleased with the retention from a lot of guys that I expected to have good retention, and boy, I thought we hit the ground running with those guys. But it was that next group of guys that I was hoping to see a jump in knowledge, to go with the improvement that I've seen physically since spring practice, and I saw that in a bunch of guys those first couple days, and so that was really encouraging. And today, again, it's a different game. You put the pads on, but I thought they responded well. There were some wins on both sides. There were some losses on both sides, but this is going to be a really tough practice field. Our biggest battles are going to be on this practice field. That's very evident for me to see. Very competitive group. Down there and started down there and inside today. And the one-on-ones are really fun to watch. I'm very encouraged with what I've seen. Got our secondary guys so far at this point, and we're night and day at wideout from where we were this time last year. Just knowledge, details, understanding. It's so encouraging to see that group of guys last year, that were just kind of learning. They're all at another level of understanding and just their route running. They're cleaning up things at their break points and influencing their routes, and it's fun to see that. And then DK and Justin kind of jumping in there. DK's had the spring, and he's made improvements, and Justin is really natural. Love his coachability. You never know till you start coaching a guy where he's going to be, and I've had some guys really talented that I just go, oh boy, okay, it's going to take a little while here to get them where they need to be. And he's one of those guys that's just very natural at a lot of things, and the things that we need to correct and clean up, he's hungry for that coaching, and he really applies it. So I'm just overall really pleased with what I've seen to this point. The guys in the trenches are grinding, kind of mixing it up a little bit in practice, just kind of randomly call a guy out and throw a guy in and create some unique matchups and do some one-on-ones in some of our team periods. So just challenging them a little, especially some of these guys that from a depth standpoint that I know can play, but trying not to let them get in a routine of who they're always going against. But so far so good. A lot of competition at punter and kicker. That's going to be a battle right there. I mean, I'm really pleased with what I've seen from a competition standpoint, and it's going to be interesting to see who steps up and wins that job.
It's been fun watching the quarterbacks go at it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just what I thought there too. They're all better. It's unbelievable competition. There's just this sense of urgency on every play, and I love that. As a coach, it don't get no better than that. I mean, when every single play, there's just this level of intensity at that position, and it's awesome. It's awesome. But Kelly has had 3 good days. Had a really good day today. I thought this might have been his best day. And Trevor he's just better in all facets from where he was in the spring. I mean, so he's just continuing to improve. He's heavier. I think that's really helped him. Knowledge-wise, he's in his first 3 days, he's cut down. He's still making some mistakes, but he's cut way down on those mistakes. He's still kind of figuring out some things on the type of throws that he can make, which that's what practice is for. I mean, he's a guy that kind of thinks he can make every throw, and in high school he was pretty much able to make all those throws, whereas the windows are a little tighter, the guys are a little longer, they're a little more athletic, they can get to the spots a little quicker, and so I think he's figuring that out a little bit. But just love where he is, just size and strength and just his improvement and knowledge. And then same thing with Chase. Chase got some reps with all 3 groups today, and it's good to see him really just consistently perform. I think he's had a good couple days in a row as well, so just really pleased with it. And then Ben, Ben he's got the furthest to go, and he's got a lot on him right now, and those quarterbacks are doing a good job with him. But really pleased with how he's thrown the ball, and he's just, he's just kind of jumped right in there and is holding his own. So those guys have had 3 good days. We got a long way to go. We just got into some situation stuff today. We really hadn't. First 2 days it was really pretty vanilla, a lot of installation, and today we got into some third down. There's a lot going on third down, especially against our defense, with all the looks and fronts and pressures, depending on 3rd and 3, 3rd and 9, whatever situation we're in. So, but a good day, a good start with the pads on. Tomorrow is another day in shells, and then Wednesday we'll kind of take it another level. We'll get into a little bit of first time we can get into some live work. We're limited. It really can do once we get into full pads, we can pretty much do it when we want, but I limit that, so I try to pick and choose when we go live, just to, it's just kind of what I believe in and getting the team ready to play. So we're in a good spot right now, and health-wise, I think we'll get Feaster back. I think he's going green tomorrow, so we'll get him back rolling tomorrow and green, and hopefully full go here. And same, Skowski's close. He's still a little tender, but working to get back here pretty soon too.
When you talk about the quarterback competition with those guys, how often do you talk to them about it and let them know that what you're deciding is best for the team and nothing's personal or anything like that when you make a decision?
Well, I mean, we communicate with our guys all the time. I mean, that's we grade everything. I mean, quarterback. I mean, everybody's on the same. We're very transparent here. Everybody knows. Where they stand, and I don't mean they always like that, but that's just comes with the territory, and that's one of the things I believe in. Every year I sit down and I have exit meetings, and we go through all the information. We go through from strength conditioning to academics to where you are as a player, both just personally and competitively, and what you got to do to get better, and just very transparent with our guys. It's just what we do. So. They all know. I mean, we create that in our culture here. We reset every year. And you got to go earn it. You got to go be the best guy. So that's just what we have here. And it doesn't matter who it is. You all got to go prove it. You can't rest on your laurels around here. If you do, then you're gonna get exposed on this practice field. Too many guys want to play.
Sorry, from a confidence standpoint, is Kelly about where y'all thought he would be?
Oh yeah. Kelly's very confident. I mean, he should be. I mean, he's going on his 4th year. He's worked his butt off for 3 years. He's studied. Kid's won an ACC championship and made huge plays in huge games. He's made big mistakes in big games. So you get better, you improve, and. But he's very confident. He's a great leader, but he's also very self-aware of what he has to do, and very aware of the competition. And he accepts that challenge. I think that's where everybody is on this field. I mean, they're all accepting the challenge of a new season, accepting the challenge of the competition at your position, the coaching. The grind to camp, whatever it is, and that's where we are.
Have any of these new arrivals jumped out at you?
Yeah. That whole group is what I hope they would be. Some of them I'm just kind of seeing for the first time. Like Maskell, he's kind of a granddaddy long leg running around out there, man. He's long and athletic. I've been pleased looking at him. Mario and Kyler, just what I hope they would be. Mario made a one-handed interception today. It was awesome. He got great ball skills, and he's getting better. He technically has a little more to improve on, but I love his coachability. He's tough. He's got great ball skills. He can run, and then Kyler. He's one of the fastest kids we've had come in here. He's explosive and physically in such a good spot. So very, very encouraged about those couple young guys. The mid-years they're all better. I mean, they look like redshirt freshmen. So some of them still got a little ways to go and haven't gotten quite as many reps as some of the others, but they're all better. But the new guys that just got here, you know, we talked about Justin, but Linjay, I'll tell you, Linjay is. I was holding judgment on him. I was very pleased with him the first 2 days. Just his quickness. He's got natural vision. You know, that little sucker can scoot, man, and he's picking things up pretty good. But I wanted to hold judgment till I see him in pads, and you know, see just how he was going to respond over there inside. You know, with Dexter and Christian and those cats. And I tell you, he didn't back down. He's got some bite to him. He's got some bite. So really encouraged with him. And I can't think of any other new guy. Oh yeah, BT, huge leg. Likes to compete. He ain't afraid. He's got a little swag to him. The guys like him, you know. So we didn't today, but a lot of practice we've been kind of ending practice with competition there, kicker competition, punter competition in front of the whole team, just creating some who can step up and compete right there. Just hey, let's go. And he's been punting too. You know, he's exactly what we thought he'd be. He's gonna be very talented, be fun to watch.
We'll do one more, then I'll get to Kelly and T. Last one.
Done with the goals that you set out for him in those exit meetings in the spring.
Yeah, he's done. He's 3 days. He's done well. Yeah, it's early, but he's done what he needed to do. He's not making a lot of mistakes. He's very conscientious. He's focused on the details. He's trying to become a better faker. He's got a great grasp of what we're doing. He understands the protections. He's hit a couple of the hots. And he's put the ball down the field where he needs to give us a chance, some of these guys. And that's probably, he's improved there too, but we're much better at wideout than we were this time last year. And it ain't even close. There's a lot of coaching going on last year at that position. And you can't give guys a pill. Sometimes you just got to it's just a lot. You know, you're talking about a lot of new guys, and they're just all at a different spot. I mean, like T, he's 209 pounds. It's just night and day where he is, physically and mentally. Same thing with Amari. Same thing with Cornell and DeAndre. All those guys, man, I'm just really pleased with them. Will's so much improved in a year. It's just good to see all those kids get better.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Okay, guys.
And we'll bring Kelly.
Thanks for saying I improved from that.
What's that?
Thanks for saying I improved from that.